So Jude Bellingham, English wonder kid, probably best player on Dortmund right now. Oh man, right now. Um, the biggest rumor is Liverpool.
Oh God,
Yeah.
He was supposed to go to Liverpool.
Regina's
Sounds like
go to
that's
die.
not happening anymore. That's not happening anymore. It's very unlikely to happen in comparison to elsewhere. This is according to Sky Sports, but Liverpool's chances of signing top target Jude Bellingham has reported started to blow. It turns out Borussia Dortmund are under no obligation to sell the 19-year-old. I keep forgetting he's 19 because there isn't a release clause in his contract, which I think everyone thought there was. As a result, it would take a huge fee to tempt them to part company with their prized asset. With Real Madrid and Manchester City also apparently being in stronger positions than Liverpool, and man, what a blow to Liverpool. But
I mean, they're shit. I mean, I don't know what they expect. Like, honestly, with all the money that they have, like, they spend on, like, Gakpo, Nunez, right? Like, don't buy such expensive players. Buy, like, multiple players that are still quality, you know? Like, you don't have to buy, like, the big players, because then they spend all their money, and then their whole squad's so freaking old that they suck.
I don't.
Yeah, but I mean,
wait. I don't think this is related too much though to the Bellingham thing. It's
Oh,
not
no,
bad for him.
No, I was gonna then connect it, and then you.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And then I'm saying, like, they shouldn't be even in the running. I'm not saying that they're poor. I'm just saying they shouldn't even be in the running because they need to build the squad instead of just building individual pieces every season, and then it doesn't work out because it's taking too long, because then you have so many different players coming in one at a time and they're not able to mesh all at once. So, you know, I think it just would be a dumb decision, and also he probably wouldn't even want to go there based on how they've been playing.
I mean, I'm kind of the opposite. I want to say Diego's going to agree with me here because, like, I think honestly, if I'm Jude Bellingham, I kind of think Liverpool is almost the perfect place to go right now. If they can pay for the fee, because they are kind of in that rebuilding process a little bit. Darwin Nunez, Cody Gakpo. The biggest shout, especially from us, we have a TikTok about it, is they need to upgrade their midfield, in terms of age, and in terms of pedigree. And Jude Bellingham is that perfect player to go to slot in there. And if you're Jude Bellingham, and you know you're going to come to Liverpool at the age of 19 or 20, and they're going to build around you for the next 10 years, like, I don't know if you can pass that up. Personally, I wouldn't go to a City or a Real Madrid because that's a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm sure you can deal with it, but that's an established squad that is at least City. Like, I don't want to say they're on the end of their reign, but they're kind of tiptoeing towards it with their players getting older and stuff like that. I think Liverpool's perfect to go to. Diego, give me your.
I don't. I know you said Liverpool are playing poorly right now, and I agree. But yeah. I don't really think that tends to change players' minds about current form. I think it's one of those where if the club is big enough, you know they'll turn it around. And if you're going to be a part of the piece that does that, I feel like it's going to be like more incentive to be like, yeah, I'm going to be one of those big pieces that they're going to rely on. And like you said, Elijah, their midfield, I think everybody I've seen always says how Liverpool's midfield is what let them down. I don't want to go too in depth because this isn't a whole Liverpool thing, but like when they got rid of Wijnaldum, everybody points to that being as like their first big downfall because he was like this guy that the workhorse in midfield, and they got rid of him and kept a solid Jordan Henderson and an aging James Milner, and a Fabinho who's dropped tremendously in form, and so now they need that midfield again to really build around, and I feel like Bellingham, like you said, is just perfect. He's that guy that will do that. And he's pretty good friends with a lot of Liverpool players. They have been working to get him there. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Jordan Henderson is basically just twerking for him. You got Trent Alexander-Arnold like hitting him up every day. Like, it's insane. Like the amount of like attention they give him, like it's obvious. Yeah, it's crazy. I genuinely mean that. They have been going crazy for Jude because they know that he would like to go there because of his relationship and his connections, and they know that Liverpool want him. Now, I think it's going to be more the fact, like you said, Dortmund don't need to sell him, don't want to sell him, and he likes Dortmund. I haven't heard him complain about Dortmund in any way. So as of right now, I think that Dortmund are like, we're just going to chill with it. So if you want him, you you're gonna have to wait until he's near the end of his contract. But yeah, I think Liverpool should go for him no matter what. I really do think he should be their number one target.
I agree, and I don't want to take this away from Andres either, because I do think that they could get him and others, because he's not the one key piece that's going to change the team around. They do need to upgrade other spots for sure.
Of course.
I just think they can do both. I mean, they have the money to do both.
I just think that he not only is a huge signing, but that is their number one spot they should be looking for. It's like the perfect mashup of a top player that's only has the world at his feet, and a spot they need in their team badly, which is midfield. They badly need a midfielder. Like I'm saying, number one thing they should be looking at this summer is midfield, and the fact that Bellingham does both is just like perfect. It's the perfect scenario.
Right.
That's why I feel like he should be number one for them, and that's why I genuinely do think even if he costs 120. Like Enzo Fernandez, I'm saying do it. 100% do it. You can get Jude Bellingham. You got Jude Bellingham.
It's fair. I think he definitely goes for more than Enzo.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he's better than Enzo, so I would say he deserves
I think he's better than Enzo, yeah. I mean, and he's just younger, so this is just better investment.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I like that. I like the opinions from both of you. And if anyone else has any opinions, please leave them in the comments below. That's great. If you agree with Andres, go let us know. If you agree with Diego and I, let us know. I'm kind of interested in Andres. When you play career mode, do you ever buy like the young, expensive players, or are you more of a buy a bunch of other?
I'm a free agent person, so I buy all the free agents. And then I sell them for like hundreds of millions of pounds. Right now, I restarted my Wrexham thing, so I'm back in it. I have 400 million right now in the bank, and I've spent like 200 so far. But like, I don't need it. I don't need to spend any. But yeah, when I play career mode, I usually buy a bunch of young players, or like buy a bunch of players. Like if I have like a 30 million pound budget, then I'll buy like 6 players. Like so 6 like 70 rated players that I develop over time because I play the games because I don't know, I just like playing the games. Right. So like they get like their overall increases because of the form, because I'm playing as them instead of the computer. So they increase better too. But yeah, usually I buy like in loads instead of just one big player. Only like in the first season, like if I'm like in the Prem like first season, then I'll buy that one big player, but it's usually in defense wise because
Jude Bellingham Jude Bellingham is that one career mode regen who just comes out of nowhere at like a 91 rating. Yeah. And he's like killing the game. The Benzema regens. Ugh. Anyways.